Hello, Bees Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I've got an exciting one. I'm ready to get in here, check it out. But first, I have to say thank you to my channel members, thank you patrons, and thank you subscribers. You guys and all your support and commenting and all the videos is just making this thing absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. I have to say thank you. So let's get in here. This is the Kizer SS1. It's an MK Azo design, model number V3603C1. And I'm going to use the Kizer PPY to get in this box. Why? Well, because I like this knife, and another thing is I don't rip my boxes open because you never know when I'm going to give them away. It's definitely something that happens, right? Just from time to time. So let's get in here and check this bad boy out. Is it a bad boy? I don't know. Maybe it's a bad girl. I don't know. It's just people dog me. You know, they're like, "Why do you say bad boy all the time?" I don't know. What do you want me to say? Chicken? Oh my gosh. Let's get in here. Oh yeah, I like that purple. So very, very nice purple. Very purpley. You know, the purple goes really well with the black. Look at all that blacked out hardware. The blade is black. That is a very sleek design. I don't think this is one that would scare people if you get it out at the office. Here's the top view. Give you a little bit of that swing, swing. And, oh, okay, there you go. I can't even read that. It is so small. So I'll read it when you do after I zoom in. Oh, okay, there we go. MK design. All right, let's see what the blade looks like. Ooh, yes, I gotta admit, it's been sitting on the table. I haven't got to look at it. I almost forgot. We have a Tanto. I was thinking this is gonna look like the what is it? The Feist. I even have it laying out here ready. I'm gonna do some comparisons here in a minute. Let me give you a good look. Would you look at it? Just look at it, man. That is a sleek looking knife, I gotta say. And I read the specs when I first got it, and I can't even remember. I just knew that it was going to be a little bigger than a Feist, and the Feist is kind of small for some folks. So I figured this would be a perfect one if it's a mid-size. Let's get the specs in 60 seconds. What does she weigh? It feels pretty solid, but it's light. I'm gonna go with 2.5. 2.5, 2.5. It is 2.31. Pretty close, pretty close. That's not too shabby. All right, you ready? Let's get in here. Let's do it. So, for tip to tip, we are 6.56 inches. You have a coated Tanto blade with 154 cm blade steel. Your total blade length's 2.79 inches. Your sharpened blade length's 2.76 inches. Your blade width's 0.66 inches. Now, your blade stock thickness right here at the top of the spine, right back at the scales, is 119 thousandths. But as soon as you get here to the middle, it's 106. So that's going to help a lot with your geometry. Now, the thickness behind the edge was around 15 thousandths here and 23 thousandths right up here. Your handle material is a very nice looking G10. Your close length, whoa, from tip to tip is 3.86 inches. Your handle width, 0.7 inches. And then at the widest point right here is 0.84 inches. Your handle thickness is 0.47, so you're less than a half an inch thick. You have a really nice looking rounded front flipper. I can't wait to give this some more tries. And in the pivot, you know it's going to be ceramic ball bearings. You just already know. It's Kizer. I mean, come on. Your liner lock is stainless steel, and it has a reversible pocket clip. There we go. We're not wanting to focus today. My focus needs more focus. Let's see how sharp she is right out of the box. Oh, by the way, I didn't say it has T8s and T6s for your screws, just in case you were wondering. What's it going to do? Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Are we catching? Nope, that was me. That was me. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It is sharp. Now, you can get this bad boy for, with the discount, $49 with my 10% discount code. This goes for $55 on Amazon and at Mojave Outdoor. Go to Mojave Outdoor and get it from there because you'll get the Mojave Outdoor bucks. The only time I say don't go there is if they're sold out. You can still get it from them and still use the discount code if you go over to Amazon. So, anyway, let's check out the fit and finish. Oh, yeah, nice. Nice and solid. No lateral movement. We're going to start using fancy terms. No, let's do it. No uppy-downy, no lefty-righty. And are we centered? Yes, it is nicely centered. Oh, nice looking tip. I like the tip. Very nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, man, it is snappy. And we're about, what, 45%? I'd say 45% lockup. And, oh, my gosh, I can't wait to check out the ergos. First, let's check out the pocket clip. All right, we have no mushrooms growing in the shade, no screws sticking out. Now, it's not inset into the G10, but you can already tell by looking at it. It's going to be comfortable. Let me see. In and out of the pocket. Absolutely perfect. No problems whatsoever with that. And let's see what it looks like up next to the QSP Penguin. You know, pretty darn close. Pretty close. All right, let's throw some up here. You guys know the drill, unless you're new. And if you're new, welcome. And this is what we do. We hope that you have one or two of the knives that I throw up here. Throw them up. And let's see what the size of this knife is. All right, so here's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Very popular knife. And then here's the Spyderco Delica 4. PPY that I had earlier that I did the unboxing with. Really love this knife. And of course, I always put links in the description to all these knives to where you can go get them or go check them out. This is the, it's not a Spyderco. This is the Civivi Riffle. Man, I'm going, what, brain dead? Civivi Riffle and the PPY. Let's put a couple more here. You know, it's all right. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. Sometimes I get behind. And here is one of my favorites. I really like this knife. So I already know that I'm going to like the size of this one. This is the Petrified Fish Scout. And, you know, another one of my favorites, the CJRB Mylea. Love the Mylea. I also love the more Mylea. But let's put two more up here. The Kizer Feist. Well, you know what? I am very surprised. I thought this was going to be bigger than the Feist. But, you know, it's maybe just a hair. Okay, that's what it is. It has just a little bit of girth. No comment. It's just a tad thicker. It just feels maybe, yeah, it definitely feels thicker in the hand than the Kizer Feist. And a lot of folks, I mean, a lot of you have the Kizer Feist. So here it is right up against it. The handle definitely I get more purchase on it because of the thickness. It's not a lot, but this G10, it's almost, I think it is just slightly, I think it comes out just a little bit. I don't know that I could call it contoured, but boy, it sure feels like it. And here's the last one, the Kizer Lettvend. So here's the Lettvend, and I'm going to put the Feist back up here because there you go. Those are right in the wheelhouse. This one definitely has more purchase on it. So there's your size comparisons. Now for the fun stuff, let's check out the action. And before we do, a call to action, you already know. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button, and right above it, hit the all. If you don't do that, you'll miss out what's coming. And believe me, the next video, I am so excited. I wish I could tell you about that knife right now, but I can't. So let's check out the action. Now, a lot of people don't like a front flipper. This one, man, just barely trying. It grabs the skin, really. What do we have going on here? That's some nice jimping. Squirrel! Look at that. Look at all that jimping. And that is the perfect jimping. I like it. Tiny little jimping that grabs. Can I do the... Oh, yes. I love it. I love it when I can do that. That is so fun to do. Yes. If I can do this, I guarantee 90% of you can do this because I am not good at doing that over-the-top flip at all. So I'm going to really enjoy it. This is one of those ones I'm driving down the road. I'll be flipping and flicking it. Oh, yes. Nice. The question is, can I do it left-handed? Probably not. Oh, yes. Ooh, pass-through. Ooh, did someone say pass-through? Very nice. I like this pass-through. Check this out. So there's nice room in here, and it's super comfortable. Really easy to disengage. Oh, I'm loving that. That makes or breaks the knife for me for the most part. If I have to dig my finger in there to disengage it, I do not enjoy it. This one, so easy to disengage. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, all day long. I call it the index flick. Yes, I like this. I can already tell you. Let's check out the ergos. My hand from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5 inches. From the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And what are we looking like here? Full purchase. Look at that. There's room all the way down. Very nice. No hot spots at all. Fills my hand just right. You're not going to be cutting down trees with it, unless it's a bonsai maybe. But you're not going to be cutting down trees or doing heavy work. This, this looks like a nice gentleman's carry. It just, throwing the pants, throwing the shorts when you're heading out to go to pick up some Arby's like I did today. Man, that is nice. I really like the look of it. I like the lightweightness of it. I carry bigger knives, but I like the little knives. These are the ones I tend to get out of my pocket when I'm just wanting to do some fidgeting, doing a lot of mouse clicking with one hand, fidgeting with my left hand, like that, real nice and dexterous. And the grips, yes, look at this. I mean, all day long, you already know. You have that Tonto blade. This is going to be great for opening packages. What did I call it the other day? A tactical Cheeto bag opener. But yeah, all day long, utility cuts, That's comfortable. It fits in the hand very well. I have a full purchase. You guys know the size of my hand. There's no hot spots. I really like it. So you know what? Let's get inside here, see what it looks like, take it apart, put it back together, and I'll give you final thoughts. So here is everything that I need or you need to take your knives apart and clean them. And if you've never done it or never watched a video on disassembly, you're going to find out it's not that bad at all. It's actually pretty fun. So get you some of these swabs. These swabs are awesome. I love them. They come in 50 packs. Get them at KPL, Knife Pivot Lube. I have a 10% off discount. I mean, if you know, you know. There's 10% discount codes to all kinds of places in the description. Affiliate links, links to things that I enjoy, things that I like, things I recommend, all that good stuff. Linkity link, link, link. But anyway, get you some KPL and get a WeHa bit set. Don't get a cheap set like I did. You guys know the drill. Don't get a cheap set or they'll strip and then you'll wish you had got a nicer set. This is not an expensive set either. And it doubles as a driver. I got to make sure you know that. A lot of people did not know that. And then I was like, what? It opens up? It's a driver? But yeah, make sure you get the right size and let's get into this knife. All right, so let's see. Well, obviously we're not going to take it apart from this side because yes, that means we probably have a D-shaped pivot. Now there's all kinds of fancy drivers you could get. I'll put a couple links in the description, but go shop and go check them out for yourself. Just get the simple stuff. Get you a WeHa, a stubby. This is all you need. This and the set is all you need. Then you can move to getting your fancier ones if you want to. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying, if you're just starting out, you don't have to go and get the fancy ones. But I got to tell you, they are very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so we are coming out. There we go. A little bit of Loctite on there. See that white? That's some Loctite. And I showed, you could go back and look at the screenshot. I had some Loctite up there. It's really good to use on a pivot. A lot of times your pivot will walk on you. Me, personally, I wait and see what happens. I don't use it unless I have to. But make sure you check your screws every once in a while. You don't want a screw falling out on you. You don't want to have to find a replacement screw. So here is your pocket clip. See, there's a little bit of Loctite on the pocket clip to keep them in there. But you don't have to use it. You know, like I said, I don't unless I have to. If screw starts coming loose on me, I'll tighten it up. If it comes loose again, I'm like, all right, a little bit of Loctite action. And like I said, there are so many of these that you can get. There's no way I could even put that many in there for you. And this is my chance to say it. Here it comes. Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. You already know. Friday nights, Eastern Standard Time, 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Don't miss it. You want to be there. It is so much fun. And you know what? I just took this screw out of this side because I'm just so excited and just talking my head off, not paying attention. You know, you would think that I would pay more attention. Maybe I'm too broke to pay attention. I got jokes. I love the dad jokes, by the way. So let's take this off of this side and pay a little attention to what I'm doing. But I got to tell you, don't forget, Beez Blades live at the Hive Friday nights. Come and check it out. If you've never been there, this is when I plug the show because I love it. It is when knife channels and knife people from all over, everywhere, different countries, all over the United States, come and just hang out, talk about knives or whatever else that comes up. So it is definitely well lubed. I have a piece of cloth with some rubbing alcohol on it. There we go. So there's the inside of your scale. Very nice. And boy, yeah, it is, they put a little bit of extra lubage. You know, you can have too much lube, just saying. And let's see if this pops right off. It's feeling pretty loose. Loosey-goosey. You're going to pop off here? Well, maybe. Let's go ahead and get the blade out so we don't cut ourselves. So this is really tight right here. I'm going to use my little plastic spudger. I've been showing this more on the channel. It seems like lately I've been getting them that are a little tighter. So there's this. Very nice. Nice and clean. Nice clean design. And here are the ball bearings. Here's your pivot. Man, not only is everything blacked out, even the ball bearings are blacked out on this thing. So let's clean this off. But yeah, come watch Beez Blades live at the Hive, and you will see we have so much fun. Oh, nice. See, that's why it's so smooth, is because, oh, you know, I didn't show you guys the action. I didn't really check out the action. Well, we're going to find out here in just a minute. I've got it. This video has been interesting. Forgetting the names of knives, you know, but I'm not going to edit it out. I'm not going to start over. I'm a real person. Real things happen. You have good days. You have bad days. You have off days. You have on days. You have omelets. What? Yeah, I like breakfast. You already know. You already know. So I'm cleaning that out really well. I'm going to use a little swabby just to get in the little edges. Make sure I got everything that might be in there out. Not that it was really dirty. It just had a lot of lube on it. Just a little bit too much lube for my liking. All right, get these guys off here. Now here are your bearings, if you want to get a nice look at the bearings. If I can get the right lighting. They're very dark. There you go. And I said this in the last one. If you're not sure if you have steel bearings or ceramic, you can just get a magnet and it'll fall right off if it is ceramic. So I'm going to clean these off. And so I have to say, you guys have been doing amazing. You have been doing your part to help the channel. Your support by commenting in the videos has been just absolutely awesome. I always comment back if I have the chance. Most of the time I do, and then sometimes I go back and comments pop up that I'm like, that was not there. And then, you know, also you have to remember life happens. You know, I have a full-time job on top of running the channel, so sometimes I miss comments, but I go back and I try to hit them all. So there you go. There's the entire thing. It's that simple. And then, of course, everything's sticking to my magnets here. But if you want to see all of the parts, there's all the parts. That's your whole knife. See how easy that was? All right, let's put it back together. Will it be that easy to put back together? Now, how about our pivot? Now, see here, let's get a good look. There's some proper lighting. See, this is a D-shaped pivot, and the scale is D-shaped. See right here? That is what keeps this from spinning, so you don't have to use your T6 or your T8 on both sides. Now, sometimes you'll have it where it's not a D shape, and that's where you definitely will want to have two on hand. So I'm going to get a little swabby dab and get a little bit of looby doob. And you guys already know, but I use these swabs just so I don't use too much of the KPL. But yeah, as I was starting to say earlier, I like how they don't have the coating right here, because the coating would slow it down. It would slow the action down. Putting a little bit of lube on there. Now here's something really exciting I got to tell you. If you are watching this on the day this video came out, that means you're watching this on the 25th, on Friday the 25th. And if you are watching it on Friday the 25th, I put a little bit too much on there, then tonight is Beez Blades Live at the Hive. And guess what we're doing tonight? We are drawing for a winner of the subscriber appreciation giveaway. And if you didn't get in on that, I'll go ahead and tell you now. It's the video where I said, check out what my wife got me. It's something to that effect. Look at the knife my wife got me. And that's a video that turns out to be an entry video. And I did it that way just so knife people would be the ones that got in on it. So I'm putting this back together the way I found it. Putting my, boy, those are tight fit. Putting this on here, putting a little bit of looby doob on there. And then I'm going to put my blade just like that. And look here, see how the stop pin is going through the blade? And see this path right here? That's where it starts and stops. That's what keeps your blade from going too far either direction. Nice and simple. I like designs like this, nice simple designs. Kind of like me. I'm a simple man. Am I though? Am I though? Oh, and something else. If you're watching this before the Friday night live stream, there may or may not be a couple more emojis added for channel members. You know, that's the fun stuff, right? All right, so is there anything else we're missing? You know, you can see here we have some milling to make it lightweight. What did we say it was? It was about 2.3. I guess a little high. I guess just a tad high. You know, I'm usually pretty good at guessing. You know, I'll take it. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Now, if you're watching this in the morning, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day. And if you're watching this in the evening, I hope you had a wonderful day. And if you're watching this in the middle of the night, I hope you're having a wonderful middle of the night. All right, so I'm going to tighten this down. Just a couple fingers tighten worth. And let's put this doodad in here. So this body screw, that's all. No, it's not. This body screw is T6, which I'm kind of surprised. Seemed like the last couple of knives I had were T8s. I appreciate it when they're T8s, but you guys, if you've watched any knife videos, you've already heard that's been the discussion way before I ever found knives, is T8s are better. They're easier not to strip. So I'm just putting this pocket clip back on here, nice and light. I'm not overdoing it. I'm just going in just enough to hold it there, just to see. Okay, it's nice and solid. What's our lock? What's our lockup? Our centering? It's a tad off, probably because I don't have it tight. Wow, that action. Can we tighten it up a little bit? All right, now let me see what it looks like here. Yep, we're centered, boys and girls. We are centered. And let's tighten this up, and we'll go out, and I'll tell you what I think about it, which I think you already know. But if you're watching this, and it's still Friday, I can't wait to see you at the live stream, because I'm going to pick all the winners. Let's get to the big screen. And we're back. So let's see how the action goes here. You ready? Oh, yes, it's easier. How Kizer can make such a lightweight blade drop like that when there's no weight to it. Holy cow. I mean, holy cow. Who's that? Little trivia for you. Look at that, man. So what do I think about it? I like it. It's a nice small knife. You don't always have to have a chonker, or sometimes you have a chonker. Me, I tend to carry too many knives, but I review knives. That's what I do. But yeah, there's no sharp edges. The edges are all nicely chamfered. Little knife terms for you, nicely chamfered. This is an easy front flipper. So if you don't like front flippers, you can see how high it is compared to the pivot. It makes it very snappy. And part of that is because it has such good jimping. That jimping is the kind that grabs your skin. It's not aggressive, but it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt, but it grabs your skin. So you don't have to push hard. You don't have to pull. You just put your thumb up there, let your skin grab it, and it just snaps right open. Or you can just flip it like this. That's the fun way to do it, right? So overall, do I like the knife? Yes, absolutely. Do I think it's worth 49 bucks? Absolutely. It's a great one. So tell me what you think about it. It's a lot like the Feist. It's a little nicer in the hand, in my opinion, just because of a little bit of the thickness from the scales. I think that's what makes the difference. I love my Kizer Feist. I like this one too. So I'm going to see how this one works out, and I'll always eventually come back and give you a review. I have a lot of reviews to do on knives I've had for a long time, but those are the good reviews, right? After someone's used them for a long time. So tell me what you think. And in the meantime, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.